guys, this is the question from the SQL study plan. Customer who visited but did not make any transactions. So we are given with the two tables, visits and transactions. In the visits table, visit ID is the column with unique values for this table. So visit ID is the primary key for this table. This table contains information about the customers who visited the mall. Transaction ID is column with unique values for this table, which is the primary key of the table transactions. This table contains information about the transactions made during the visit ID. Write a solution to find the IDs of the users who visited without making any transactions and the number of times they made this type of visits. Return the result table sorted in any order. The result table is in the following example. So let us look at this example. So if you look at the customer ID 54, so this customer has visited the mall 3 times with visit IDs 5, 7 and 8. So but this customer ID with 54 has made transactions with visit ID only 5. So customer ID 54 with visit ID 7 and 8 does not make any transaction. So the count is 2 for the customer ID 54 with no transaction. And if you look at customer ID 30, he has visited once with visit ID 4 but did not make any transaction. And if you look at customer ID 96, he has visited once with visit ID 6 but did not make any transaction. So we have to output the customer ID and the number of times he did not make any transaction, though he visited the mall at least once. So let us write the query for it. So let us join transactions and visits table using left join. Select star from visits V, left join transactions T on. So the common column between these two tables is visit ID. So let us join these two tables on visit ID. Let us look at the output what we are getting. So we want these records where the customer has not made any transaction. So if the customer has not made any transaction ID is null. So we will add that condition using where transaction ID is coming from the table transactions. So T dot transaction ID is null. So we got this. So these are the customers who has visited the mall but did not make any transaction. So 54 is coming 2 times, 30 is coming once and 96 is coming once. So we want to get the count of this. To get the count, we can use group by clause to overlap this customer ID into one single record, and then we can retrieve the count of that customer. So let us add group by clause and let us see what will happen. Yeah, this 54 got overlapped into single record. Now we will get the count of this. Customer ID is coming from V, and then we want the count of this. So the column name is given as count of trans. Let us run this. Yeah. And it is given that order doesn't matter. So let us submit this. Yeah. Thank you.